What I'm sharing today is one of the most powerful shifts that you can create for yourself. This will transform your life if you allow it to, if you actually act on it, because I am sharing a sneaky way in which your mind keeps you stuck, in the way in which you stay away from evolving, from being all that you came here to be. You came here to thrive, and in this video, I'm sharing with you exactly how to do it. Let's dive right in. This video was inspired by my own inner work, by my clients' inner work, and because I do this so often, I was able to see this, and I don't want you to do this in your own life. It makes all the difference when you're working with someone and they can see this, because often we can't, but maybe you can see this. Maybe you can do this even on your own level, in your own inner work. So here's what happened. When we step into a new paradigm, we decide to act in a new way. We decide to think in a completely new way. We can decide to be a different person. Here's what's going to happen. And I do this with clients all the time. We have a session. It's a deep dive. Okay, there's a lot coming up. There are shifts, like shifts on a deep subconscious level. Their story of lack, of not enoughness, or what I can't have, what I want, why I can't speak up. That's all let go of. And then there are 2 weeks, the 2 weeks until our next session. And in between that, there is a call to notice where is it that they're at, how's the implementation going? Because here's the thing, when you do this deep inner work and you're like, yo, this is me, I decide, okay? It might not even involve going back into the subconscious. For some people, it can just be like, okay, well, this is just who I am. But like, there has to be emotion and feeling for this to be rooted and integrated in your subconscious. What happens? What happens? I'll tell you what happens. It's just like when you're over an ex and you're like, yo, that's it, I'm done. They suddenly call you out of nowhere. Like you're over them and they suddenly call you to check if you're still stupid. Okay? This is the same thing. Your subconscious calls you. It's like, no, you can't be this new person. No, let's go back to the old pattern. Look at this. There's proof. There's proof that you're not enough. There's proof that you can't be you. There's proof that you can't have what you want. I mean, look at all these bills. Look at all this. Look at this person treating you this way. Like, who are you kidding? You want to change the way you are? Don't be funny. Your subconscious will manifest situations that feel really real outside of you, proving why you can't have what you want. I remember working with a client and there was a big shift. They had to take a big, powerful action step. I'm like, okay. On the call after the session a week later, I'm like, how was the powerful action step? And they're like, oh yeah, my partner just broke their leg, and so I couldn't do it. And they were working through that whole taking care of block. And I'm like, you really just broke your partner's leg? This is a horrible way to say it. But it's like, we manifest these things. Don't get me wrong. The partner had their own reason why the leg was broken. But that's the thing. We come together, this beautiful, perfect mechanism, so we can work on the triggers. So that person in that situation could have like, no, I understand this happened. I understand this seems like an extreme case, very physical, very real. But I stand with me. Instead of a contraction, I expand. And that's the key. That's the key that I want to bring here. In face of a contraction, you expand. When your ex calls you, it's not like, oh, okay, maybe I should consider it. You just said you're done. You said you want something better. You stepped into your power. Can you stay that way? Can you be stubbornly happy? Stubbornly happy. Your mind is stubbornly unhappy. It is dedicated to keeping you stuck. It is dedicated, not because it's evil, not because it's bad, because it loves you. And maybe toxicity was your norm. Maybe that's the family you grew up in. Maybe not speaking your truth. Maybe that was your norm. Maybe feeling that, okay, well, nobody's there for me. I gotta be a lone wolf. Maybe that was the norm. But expansion is moving through that. Expansion is being all that you can be. Who do you want to be? Are you willing to stand by that? And again, this is so much easier to do when you've actually got that accountability, when there's somebody holding you. So if this is something you want to do one-on-one, check out the link below. Get on a clarity call with me, and we'll see if this is in alignment. We'll see if it's a match, and then we can move from there. And if you're not ready for that, below there's a link, free resources, absolutely amazing practices to get you to just this place, especially the one with the 3 audios. It's the one to get you into this place of, wait a second, I'm not my personas, and tuning into that there's something there, that awareness that is permanent, that can shift everything around you. Okay, so check out those resources. I thank you for being here. Share this with someone who needs to hear this, because we need to step into our power as a collective. Many blessings.